If you want to watch this video again. Okay, notes. Okay. Solving polynomials, right? So you're going to see these equations, and it's going to say solve, but what's the big piece? What's the big part here that you're going to have to do? It's not going to tell you. You have to factor first. That's going to be the... Oh, actually, it's not factor first, but it is going to be factor. A big part of it at the end is the factoring part. Sorry, the first thing is not going to be factor. Okay, so here we go. Let's just jump in here. So we did something like this on the warm-up. Let's see if you remember. Number one, x squared minus 1 is equal to 3x plus 3. I said warm-up. It's Padlet. Sorry. We did this on the Padlet. Solve, right? Well, sorry, you're not going to factor first. Anybody know what's the first thing you're going to do? Yes, you're going to arrange this. You're going to move. Something's got to move. Either they're going to move all to the right or they're going to move all to the left. Always move it to where the highest degree is positive, right? Okay, so then everybody agree we're moving the negative 3x and the positive 3 to that side? Okay, that's going to give me, I already have x squared minus 1. Now it's going to be what? Minus 3x and then minus 3 equals 0? Yeah. But then some of these you can combine. Let's combine this and write it in the correct form, in descending order. Everybody agree it's going to be x squared, then the part with the x, which is just the negative 3x, and then these numbers can combine. So that's going to give us what? Negative 4. And then once you got this equal to 0, you know how to finish this, right? We need to factor this. Bilal, how do you factor this? What numbers can multiply to 4? There's not that many. Huh? Just 2? 2 times 2 is 4, but 2 times 2 cannot give me a 3. What's another numbers that multiply to 4 that can give me a 3? There you go. So let's just do this quick. It's going to be a 4 and a 1, or a 1 or a 1 and a 4, right? 1 times 4 is 4. And how do these signs need to go so that it gives me a negative 3? Positive on the 4? I'm going to give you a hint, okay, you guys? Which is the bigger number, the 4 or the 1? The 4. Whatever the sign is here, is the bigger number gets that sign. That's another little hint to try. But always check it too. You know, always check it. Is it true that negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3? Yeah. Okay, and remember, when it's a subtract, when it's a takeaway right here, this last one, when it's a takeaway, it has to be a negative and one has to be negative, one has to be positive. Are we done with this one? Well, kind of, yeah, but we got to give the answers, right? What are the answers here? Positive 4 and negative 1. Okay. So do you guys see it's not really anything new? No. They look much more intimidating. Before you just had it up to, before you were starting the problem here, see, right? Remember they were already like this and it was equal to 0? Before you start the problem like this, it was already in order and it was equal to 0. But now it's not. Now it's not going to be in order. Okay, that's not going to be a big deal. Number 2. X squared minus 4x minus 24 equals negative 9x. Okay, what do you think? What do we got to move? Correct. So you know what? I'm just going to write it here. Can I just write it here, right under this one, right under the x? Because it's gonna add up with the x, right? Can I just put a plus 9x right here and then I can figure it out? Yeah, what is this going to be? This is going to be what? X squared plus 5x minus 24 equals 0, right? Because once we move everything out, there's a 0. Okay. Anybody quick now with the factors? What two factors that can, what is it, Dean? What two numbers multiply to a 24 but can give you a 5? 3 and 8. See how you guys are getting sharper with your number sense? Good. With your multiples and your times tables and stuff? Yeah. If you're not that sharp or fast, okay, sit there and make a list of the, like I've taught you. 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6, okay? But some of you are getting kind of quick and better with this. Okay. So I need to find the numbers that subtract, right? Right here, Marlene? Yes. Which number subtract to give me a 5? 3. Yeah, okay, that's what he was talking about. 3 and 8. And now, what did I tell you? And which one has to be positive? Correct. You got it. You're going to be doing this so much, a lot, but you guys are going to be, when you get to Algebra 2. So I hope you don't forget everything next year in geometry. But this is going to come up again, and I hope you guys don't forget. Okay. And then the answers are what? Fácil. Easy stuff. Last one, okay? Last one like this, and then I'm going to show you the other type of problems, right? Because there's two types of problems. Last one like this. I think you got it. Good. See, I told you it was not really anything new. X squared minus 9x minus 20 equals negative 6x minus 2. See, they just make it look all complicated, all intimidating, a lot of stuff everywhere. But you know what you have to do, right? We're going to move these that way again? Yeah. But I'm just going to write them underneath and kind of line them up, yeah? You guys agree the negative 6x over here is going to be positive 6x, so I'm going to write it under the one with the x. And this is a negative 2, and what are you going to write over here? Positive 2. Okay? So we made... This is going to be equal to 0, right? I moved everything. There's nothing on that side. Nothing is 0. 0 over here. What's left? What did you guys have left right here? X squared what? Minus 3x is correct. When you add that, yeah. And then right here, minus 18. That is correct. Okay. Factor time. 6 and 3? Oh, yeah, that's it. That is going to give me 18, and that's going to subtract to... Okay, see? You guys are getting fast with this now. Good. So 3 and 6 or 6 and 3. It doesn't matter which one you put first. It doesn't matter if you put a 6 here or the 3 here. Whatever. That doesn't matter. What matters is you put the signs on the right one. Which one is going to have what? Did everybody hear that? Okay, so what did you say?
Okay, I wrote the first equation wrong.
Oh, unless there's sign up here,
3x,
you put a positive?
Yeah.
Oh, then you would be right. You were right for the wrong reason. Anyways, careful, yeah? So yeah, the negative is here. As long as the negative's on the 6 and the positive's on the 3, you're going to be good. And that's it, right? Oh, no. Get the solutions. What are the two answers here? Okay. We're good, right? I told you it's not much anything new. Okay, let me show you the other type of problems. So you'll have like 4 of those or 5 or whatever. And then the other 4 or 5 are going to be like this. Here's the other type of problems. Ready? It's going to be kind of like picking up from yesterday's homework assignment. Again, these are also going to say solve. And here's number 1. Let me see what you do. Anybody notice anything about these that we've not done before? These are cubic. to the power of 3. This is new. This is a cubic equation. Cubic is to the power of 3, right? Square, like to the power of 2 is squared. This is a cubic equation. What did I tell you earlier? The power is going to tell you how many what? How many answers you're going to have. You're going to give me 3 answers right now. Okay? This is a cubic equation when it's to the power of 3. Okay. So, everything's already moved to this side. Good. Is everything in the right order? What do I mean by order? Is it in descending order from the highest degree of the x to the power of 3, x to the power of 2, x to the power of 1, right? If it doesn't have a number, it's a 1. Is it in order? Yes. Is it equal to 0? Yes. Oh, okay. What do you think we do first, everybody? You always look for a GCF. Remember yesterday's assignment? You have to have a GCF first, a greatest common factor. There's going to be a common factor. Is it a number? Is there a number here in common? No, because this one is like a 1 only. So it's not a number. It's just what? It's just x. Okay. What is left inside? X to the power of 2, x squared, correct. Minus 4x, correct. Minus 45, correct. And see now, like yesterday's assignment, now you got to look in here. You can factor again. But this one's not a GCF kind of factor. This is a product of binomials. Anybody good with your times tables and know what 2 numbers can multiply to 45 and give you a 4? 3 times 15? 15 and 3, there's no way I add or subtract and get a 4.
Oh, I know what.
5 times 9, yeah? 9 times 5 is 45, and 9 take away 5 is 4. Okay, that's the right combination. Okay, but I still want you to do what? Still practice, making your list of factors. I'm skipping that, right? You should still practice this. 2, no, 2 doesn't work. Yeah, 3 times 15 works, not 4. 5 times 9, I think that's it, see? Still practice that, okay? Because some of you, you're not going to be too quick, but that's fine. This x is still there, and now this will factor out into 2 parentheses. What is it going to be? X. You told me it was a 5 and 9. Okay, talk to me on the signs to put here. What gets what? Let's see if everybody agrees with that. A positive on the 5 and a negative on the 9? Is that going to be good? Then you got, are we no, we're not finished because it says equals 0. I'm ready to tell you you're going to give me 3 answers? Well, what are the 3 answers? Where's the 1? I don't see a 1. This first x is just x equals 0. See, I'm glad you say that, and that way other people won't think the same thing. What's this one? Okay, we got 1, we got 2, and the last one's right there, right? Told you. We're really not learning anything new. Okay, let's look at another one. That was an easy one. Number 2. Where's my paper? Over here. Who moved it? Number 2. Oh, here's a good one. Check this out. Something is going to happen here. I don't like the way that the Delta Math shows how to do this, so I want you to do it the way I'm doing it. Okay? Anybody notice anything about this problem?
That it's not in standard form.
Correct. Now, delta math, when you see it on delta math, they'll start solving it like this, and then later they change it into the right form. But I want you to change it first. Rearrange this in the correct order. So the highest degree is what? We're going to rewrite it. Rewrite or rearrange, right? It's going to be negative x cubed, right? Yeah? Plus what? Plus 3x squared minus 4. I'm sorry, plus 4. Oh, watch out. Don't be changing the problem now. Equals 0. Okay. Now what?
It's just negative x and you move this.
You know what? That is actually going to be easier. Did everybody hear what he said? Remember I told you that you don't want that first one to be negative? This is going to save you a lot of trouble. And again, delta math doesn't do it. Delta math will factor out a negative and then actually it'll get you into more trouble. So we're actually going to do that. I don't want that first one to be negative. So I'm going to move all these 3 to the other side. That means this side's going to be 0 and it's going to be x cubed. Oh, it'll be positive on this side now, right? X cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x equals 0. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get that first one to be positive. Okay. All right. Now it's arranged. It's equal to 0 and that first one's not negative. Now what? Factor out something. Is there a GCF? Yeah. Only an x. What's left? X squared minus 3x minus 4. And then, you know, like I told you, this will factor again. I'm just going to do it real quick, but yeah, you're going to have to find out. Didn't we just do them with a 4 and a 3? I think we did, right? This is going to be what? When you factor it out and you think about the numbers, it'll be what? X minus 4, x plus 1. Okay, 4 times 1 is 4. The factoring, I'm not going to teach that. We already learned that. And then give me how many answers? 3. What are the 3 answers? X equals 0 for this one that's alone. There it is. Okay. You got it, or should I do more? Try this one on your own. 3. Okay, try that one on your own. Okay, number 3, here it is. You're starting correctly. Okay. What do we got to make sure first? Well, make sure that it's arranged and it's written in standard form, right? It is in correct descending order. And what's the second thing? Oh, yeah, we don't want the first one to be negative. Okay, good, it's not. All right, once that's established and it's correct, then what do we do? GCF is going to be something that's going to, you always look for that first. Yeah, but this one has a letter and a variable and a number, right? Everybody factor out a 3 and an x? Okay, then you did it. You're doing it right. And what you get in here? X squared plus 3x. Everybody agree with that? Let's see, this times this is this, yep. This times this is this, yep. Minus just a 40? Oh, good, that is correct. And then for sure, this is going to be factorable again. Okay. How is this going to factor this? Anybody find the combination for that? XX. Oh, you might need to write your list of the 40s. What two numbers can multiply to 40 and somehow subtract to a 3? 8 and 5 or 5 and 8, correct. I'll put 8 and 5. Doesn't matter if you put the 8 first or that doesn't matter. What matters is if you have the right signs. Oh yeah, equal to 0. What is the signs that have to go here? Everybody positive 8? And this? That is right. Always check and make sure it's right. Okay. Now, what happens what happens right here for this one? Does everybody agree this is still going to be 0? Because 3 times what? I mean, you could put 3x equal to 0. You could put 3 parentheses like that and put 3x equals 0. It's still going to give you what? It's still going to give you 0. And this one's going to be negative 8, the opposite, right? Opposite. And this is going to be positive 5. Okay, you got it.